You know, I've had many people tell me that I'm an idiot for having at this point almost $4 million watch collection. And yet for my, let's say $3.5 million watch collection, I've only put in maybe $2.2 million out of that. So I've made, you know, well over $1 million just by owning watches. Obviously, because very early into me making money, I've always been very passionate about watches. So I have a good relationship with the brand where, you know, if I buy a watch, I walk out and it's instantly worth, you know, substantially more than I paid for it. You'll start to understand this over the years. There's a difference between spending money and parking money. You know, for example, there's a lot of watches out there where, let's say you spend $10,000 on it and you walk out the store and it's worth $6,500. I don't recommend you do that. That's not a smart financial decision. What I'm saying is that $10,000 watch you want, let's say, you know, you walk out the store in $6,500. Well, then I recommend you get it from the open market and you buy it for $6,500 because you know it's towards the end of the depreciation curve as is. So I recommend buying a luxury timepiece for everyone watching this as long as you have $30,000 liquid or more. You know, because look, for me, you could have $30,000 in the bank, or you could have a $10,000 watch and then $20,000 in the bank. But having that money in the bank gives you absolutely zero benefits. And whether you like it or not, whether it makes you upset or not, whether you think, oh, the world is superficial or not, the world is the way the world is, okay? So you just gotta deal with it. There are insane benefits of having a watch, and not only, you know, having a watch, a specific type of watch, you know? First of all, it's instant status. It's also conversation starter with other people who are watch collectors and into the watch world. And immediately it sort of sucks you and it pulls you into different groups. I'm just being honest with you. If a client sees that you have a $10,000 or $15,000 Rolex on your wrist, it's literally instant status. It's more credibility. And I know it sucks. You're like, why is the world like this? It's just the way it is. So for me, it's much wiser to have your money in watches than it is to have it sitting in the bank account just doing nothing. Now, for some of you guys, you have gone yourself into